Gender equality and inclusivity take the spotlight this June as the Philippines joins the world in celebrating Pride Month. The Film Development Council of the Philippines is one of the groups supporting the LGBTQIA+ community, and it's celebrating Pride Month with a film festival called Peliku-laya. Now, joining us this morning to tell us more is the FDCP Chairperson and CEO, Liza Diño-Seguerra. Good morning, Liza. Thank you so much for finding time to be with us here once again on Newday. How have you been?
Good morning, Ms. Christine, and thank you for inviting me in your show and to be able to promote our newest film festival, which is going to be an annual film festival from here on, Peliku-laya LGBTQIA+ Film Festival.
Okay, so we understand this is on its second year. So what can the viewers look forward to this year compared to last year's celebration?
Well, actually, this started in 2018 as just one of the programs of the FDCP in our cinemas. It's Cine Local, it's our cinemas at the SM. And then we are relaunching it this year and is now institutionalized as an annual festival of the FDCP, just like how we celebrate Pista ng Pelikulang Pilipino. This year's theme is entitled Sama-sama Lahat Rarampa, because we want to be true to our promise that, the LGBT community is not alone in this journey. Sama-sama tayong lahat rarampa for our rights, to push for our advocacies, and to make sure that we're not going to leave everyone behind. And we want the film festival to be a platform for this discourse and this continuing conversations about the rights of the LGBT community.
Okay, and with that said, how did you guys select the films? How many films will we be viewing this time? And we understand there are also some forums and other activities that we can partake of.
Yes. So the lineup this year is a combination of different formats. We have short films and a documentary, 7 featured films under our subscription option, and 1 international film entitled Portrait of a Lady on Fire in our rentals. So you can actually find Peliku-laya on FDCP channel. This is our streaming platform available where we showcase these films. For our feature films, it's these well-loved LGBT-themed stories that actually won in different countries all over the world. We have a film entitled I Love You, Thank You by Charlie Bebs Cohesha. Of course, Masahista by Brillante Mendoza. This is where he won in Locarno, one of his first films where he started like the winning streak of winning in festivals. We also have Best Party Ever, directed by Howard Yambao. Huling Chacha ni Anita, directed by Sigrid Bernardo. Mga Gabing Kasing Haba ng Hair Ko by Gerard Calagi. Miss Bulalakaw by Ara Chadhuri. And Ned's Project by Lem Lorca. And our documentary is entitled Bujang by Mindanaoan filmmaker Radem Morados.
Wow, that's a lot of films. I mean, how did you select these films for this year? I mean,
so
how
right
many did you
now
have
we're
to
actually
watch?
populating our FDCP channel with different films, Filipino films. We aspire for FDCP channel to be a platform to showcase, films are not normally screened in cinemas because it has a niche market, or these are films that have been played in cinemas but did not really but only in a limited screening. So this is actually the process, and we are continuing to acquire more content from our Filipino filmmakers so they see FDCP channel as their platform to showcase these hidden gems from the Philippines.
Well, also
so
another
our process is really just to make sure that we are very representative of the different letters in the LGBTQIA+ community, because we all know that, while we've gone so far already in the discussions about the LGBT, there are a lot of letters in the alphabet that are not even being discussed yet or being talked about.
Speaking of like the discussions, we understand that you do have a forum also, and there are a lot of issues facing the LGBTQIA+ community, and we understand that among them would be, syempre, yung discrimination. Now, how is the Film Development Council doing its part in addressing all these issues?
So this is exactly why Peliku-laya was launched, because we don't want to just celebrate the different LGBT stories made by our Filipino filmmakers, but we want this to be a place or a venue for us to continue the discourse about the various struggles that our LGBT community is still facing. I am a member of the LGBT community. I come from a trans family. This is so personal to me because malayo man yung narating natin ngayon, malayo pa rin yung kailangan nating puntahan, para magkaroon talaga tayo ng full acceptance at hindi lang tolerance sa mga pinagdadaanan ngayon ng mga kasamahan natin sa LGBT. And we have talks, we have panel discussions to further educate the people about the importance and relevance of the LGBT community in our society.
Okay, there you go. You have wonderful curated movies. Not only that, but you also have a lot of talks, and we understand the festival will run until June 30th, and all the activities can be found on the website fdcpchannel.ph. Maraming salamat. Of course, we have the chair, Liza Diño-Seguerra, for joining us today here on Newday. We're so happy we have you on speed dial because we always have you on the show. All the best to you.
Ms. Christine and CNN. Maraming salamat. This is huge. We're celebrating Pride Month and Independence Day. So pinagsama namin through Peliku-laya.
Maraming salamat.